It's a sunny day in Suquamish. I love sunny days. If you've ever been on my teleclasses during the check-ins, I usually talk about the weather, and when it's sunny, I always say that that's all it takes for me to be happy. It's true. Unless I've been criticized recently. I have a hell of a time with criticism, I have to say. It is the royal road to my stuff. And that's what I want to talk to you about this week, stuff. The bottom line is we never get past it, we never get over it. There's always more stuff to process. And the corollary to that is that if you want clients in this lifetime, you're going to have to get them in spite of your stuff. So here are 3 points about stuff. Stuff is good for us. Oh my God, stuff is humanizing. There's nothing like working with your stuff to remind you that you're just like everyone else. Stuff is humbling. Oh my God. See point 1 above. Stuff is funny. It's humorous. When you're really in your stuff and you rant about it to a friend, have you ever noticed how it's like stand-up comedy? One of my favorite things about friendships is being able to have an over-the-top conversation about my stuff. It's hysterically funny. It doesn't make the stuff go away necessarily, but it sure makes it fun, and it really connects us. Stuff is inescapable. Point number 2. It's still there. Have you noticed? Your stuff is always around. Glasses. Oh, of course, stuff leaks out when you try to hide it. Pimples, aches and pains, a curse word in an inappropriate situation, tears when you didn't expect to cry. Stuff leaks out. It's inescapable. Finally, stuff is what we have to work with. Deal with it. I imagine the universe saying, deal with it. There is nothing else but our stuff. Without our stuff to create barriers, conflicts, and separation, we would be one with everything. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just observing that stuff is what we have to work with, and there is nothing else. Why not enjoy it? Stuff is the vehicle, is the workbook for the perfectly tailored workshop that is your life. I got that phrase from Tim Gallwey, author of The Inner Game of Tennis. Fabulous book, tremendous person. He said, what if your life is a perfectly tailored workshop? It is. So, what do you do with your stuff? You already know this. Notice it, observe it, accept it, engage it if you can, and when you've experienced and accepted it, it changes. Sometimes it feels like you can't work with it, like you don't want to notice it. Oh well, that happens until something changes. Things always change. Bottom line, stuff is good for you, it's inescapable, and it's what we have to work with. Second bottom line, you don't need to get over your stuff to be successfully self-employed. Thanks so much. I hope this has been useful for you. Bye-bye.